Hi everybody, Hal Weeks for Stalking the Wild Auto Harp. This is day 2 of shooting many videos yet to come. Do you know that I don't have a video about pinching? I found this out a long time ago. When I teach lessons, I use my videos in my series as follow-up material. I will teach a lesson on, say, pinching, and then after the lesson is over, I will send that individual a link for my video on pinching. So I went looking for my video or videos on pinching. Now here's the thing. These videos, especially these elementary teaching videos, they're getting way dated. They're way back there. SWA is 10 years old this month. Well, actually next month, June. Probably by the time you see this, though, it'll be June or after. 10 years, 300 videos, and I haven't done one on pinching. I could have sworn I did one on pinching, and maybe there is stuff, maybe you've seen it. You can go down and you can, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but pinching is elementary, basic, like the most basic way of playing melody, or one of them, and I haven't just had a video about pinching. How does that work? I don't know. So it's time to fix that. We're going to talk about pinching today. Pinching is, well, I think it's an offshoot of doing plucking with one finger. So you start with your index, and then you add your thumb underneath it at some indeterminate space. Now here's what that's about. It doesn't matter if it's an inch or 2 inches or 3 inches. If you go 3 inches, you're going to pick up an octave below your melody. Try to leave your focus and your intention and your crosshairs in your brain here on the tip of your finger. And then drop your thumb down somewhere beneath. And wherever it lands, it's just going to pick up those notes that come along for the ride. That's what I call it. It's just flopping away down there, just, kind of out of sight, out of mind, but it picks up harmony notes. Now, like I said, my fingers on their own have learned that if I do that, it's picking up an octave below. So obviously, learning to play a basic melody precedes this, or this can be the chosen method of plucking melody when you're just starting. That's fine, because it's that easy. And most people start with their index finger, but then at some point they learn, oh, I should really be doing it with my middle finger instead. And here's why. That allows your index to come in either as a harmony note in between your finger or your thumb, which to me sounds a little thick. But if you bring it in after your pinch, so you go, you're going ding dong. take up an octave. Now notice this tune has some eighth notes in it. Da 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 da. Those fast notes are eighth notes, and you can't get your index in between every single melody note. Only the quarter notes or even the half notes are going to have time for a pluck in between. So I'm going pluck, pinch, pluck, pinch, 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 pluck, pinch, 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 pluck, pinch, 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 pluck, pinch, 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 pluck, pinch, 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 pluck, pinch, 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 pluck, pinch, 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 pluck, pinch, pluck, pinch, pluck. And I think you can see my face trying really hard while I'm trying to say it. That's because I'm trying to think and label everything. And this is a big secret about all auto harp playing, is if you think too much about it while you're doing it, it's actually harder than if you just let it flap in the breeze and just do it. But in the beginning, you probably can't just do it. You have to slow way down and be really deliberate about it, and then pick up a little bit of speed and pick up a little bit of speed, and eventually let the wind take it. It's kind of like riding a bicycle, where in the beginning you're thinking about how can I possibly stay up while I'm doing this, and you're thinking about pedaling and pedaling faster and steering and keeping your balance and everything. But at a certain point you have to become one with the flow and just do it. So that's when the flow of this, and then your finger will automatically know, because your hand knows the music because it hears it in your brain. That's the best way I can explain it. It knows when it can pull off a pluck in between the notes, and you don't have to think about it, you just feel it. For those of you in the curious, this is called grandfather's clock. So that's pinching. You are basically plucking with one finger. Your thumb is coming along for the ride. And then once you get the hang of that, put in the in-between, the pinch pluck. So it's really two different modes. And I believe that I have a video on pinch pluck all by itself. But I'm in the process of remaking all of these. So here's pinch and pinch pluck for you. When you have a half note, you know what a half note is? Well, okay, let's go back to something like those are quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. They stay with the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, now, when I went 1 and 2 and, those are eighth notes because they cut the quarter notes in half. 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so quarter, 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 eighth, 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 half. The half note is 2 beats long. Have you any wool? 2 beats. Quarter, 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 eighth, 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 half. Like that. Now, those of you who are familiar with reading music, you know this. but I'm doing this for those who don't know this. But when you have a half note, you remember I said when you have a quarter note, you can cut it in half with a pluck in between. When you have a half note, you have time to go pinch, pluck, rocker. Because I know that you've seen rocker before. And I'm going to make that video again too. Pinch, pluck, rocker. Or you could think of this as an arpeggio. Because the arpeggios go like that, or one of them does, and you're just completing that with a pinch at the beginning. It takes up 2 beats, 1 and 2. And I call that P-I-T-I. Pity. P-I-T-I. And sometimes I call it a roll-off. Because it's where you can roll off a melody pinch into an arpeggio to fill up the space. And you can keep the arpeggio going for lots of beats until the melody comes back. And this is the thing, is that what we're doing here is we are filling up. There's melody techniques like pinching or plucking, etc., etc. There's lots of them. And then we're filling up the empty space with strums. And these are strums that we learned separately. Like rocker is a good one. Or arpeggios is another good one. There's also scratch. That's another good one. And Travis, which is kind of like rocker, but you alternate index and middle. Any of those will fit into that 2-beat space. But because you start it with a pinch, you can then go pluck, rocker, and you've just filled it with P-I-T-I, or an arpeggio. It's the same thing, really, except it starts with a pinch. You could fill that with anything. But this is a video about pinching, so I'm not going to get too much into filling in the melody, all that stuff. So, pinching. Try pinching. Take melodies that you already know how to play and pinch them. My bet is that you already do, right? But I've got to have a video on pinching. So this is my video on pinching. Guys, thanks for watching Stalking the Wild Auto Harp. If you are of a heart to give something back, you could chip in at my Patreon, $1 a month, $5 a month. I would be most appreciative, making my way in the world and all. That's Hal Weeks. www.patreon.com/HalWeeks. You can see that in the notes to this video. If you have a mind to take some lessons, you can do that with me on a weekly basis. And I've been doing that for 15 years now online. So I can help you with this or with anything else that you want to learn. I'm not ashamed to close my video with Ba Ba Black Sheep. See you later. Bye-bye.